Hi, I have put together a sequence for you that is about 50 minutes long, so you need just under an hour. No props required, just your mat and some space. And this practice is all about space. It's about opening up through the chest, opening a little bit of space into the hips, feeling a little bit lighter, and just to help us to allow release of any stagnancy, any heaviness that we might be feeling at the moment. I really hope that you enjoy the practice. Okay, so just starting in a comfortable seat on the mat. If you're uncomfortable sitting cross-legged, you can change. You could even sit on a stool for the first part of the practice. And giving yourself a little bit of support under the hips if that helps you to be a little more stable and at ease in your seat. And then we'll just relax the hands and close the eyes. If you prefer to keep the eyes open, just a soft, steady gaze fairly close to your physical space. I'm going to relax through the upper part of the belly and just allow a natural movement of that part of the body with the breath. Gently encouraging a deeper, more expansive inhalation that starts to nourish into the lower part of your lungs. And then encouraging the breath into the side of the rib cage. And towards the end of each inhalation, we can feel the breath nourishing the back of the heart space beneath and between your shoulder blades. Giving just as much attention to the exhale, letting your exhale be long, steady and complete. A sense of the body gently centering, gently returning through each exhalation. Just enjoy one more slow breath here, full attention on the breath. And you can interlace the fingers into the lap, opening the eyes gently. And as you inhale, bring the hands up to the heart space. Turn the palms away, exhale, we'll drop the head down and just gently release the head, spine back. Inhaling to lift the thumbs high, lengthening through throat. And exhale to twist gently to your right side. A couple of breaths here in the twist. So the left hand can come to the opposite knee. And feel it anchoring through the lower back. Lightness at the front and the back of the heart through the inhale. It's the breath, the exhale that's deepening the twist rather than the arms pulling. They're just holding in place, not pulling into place. And keep the front hand on the opposite knee. Take your back arm up high. Open the palm, open the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep it across to the opposite knee. The eyes can follow round the upper back. Inhaling, open the chest, take it high and wide. And exhaling, sweeping it through. One more time. Inhale, let the chest Take you open, arm follows. And we exhale to take it back through to the opposite knee. And we'll just hold there with the head dropped. Breath between the shoulder blades. Breath to the lower part of the back of the lungs. And hold on to opposite shoulder blades, keeping the arms crossed, and we can bring the spine back up to neutral and wiggle our fingertips close together. Shoulders relaxed, and take your breath to your fingertips and the palms of the hands. One more breath there. Breath is the priority. Through the exhale, a gentle lift of the lower part of the navel, if you like. Open the arms wide. Inhaling, we'll point the fingers down. Press out through the heels of the hands, opening chest. And then turning the hands the other way. So fingers point up to the ceiling. And we can turn the head gently to one side. Slowly back to the other side. Head comes to the center. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Interlace your hands. Anchor down through the hips. Lift up through palms of hands. A smooth breath in. Side of lungs. And exhale, we lower the hands, we relax the shoulders. It's a long exhale to bring the hands to the earth. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Breathing into that connection for a moment. Interlace your hands into the lower part of the lap again. Inhale them up to the chest. Exhale, turn the palms away round your spine. Inhale, lift the thumbs high. Open the throat. Exhale, release your hands to twist to your left side. And let the breath support the twist. Inhale to create some length and space in the spine. We empty the exhale, gently feeling that turn through the full length of the spine. So just mindful here that you don't rely on one part, the weakest part of your spine, to take the twist. We encourage an even distribution of twist through the spine. Keep your right hand on the left knee. Back arm comes high, palm open, chest open, inhale. And exhale to sweep it, sweep round the upper back, separate the back of the heart space, shoulders. Inhale, opening back up. And exhale, sweep it through. Inhale. And exhale. Holding opposite knees, head drops. Breath to back of body. Keep the arms crossed above the elbows, holding onto the shoulders or shoulder blades. Wriggle the fingers as far as we can towards each other. And invite the breath awareness to the hands. A little lift of the lower navel through the exhale. One more breath. Time for the breath. Opening the chest, opening the arms. Turn the fingers down, palm faces up, and then press the heels of the hands away. Turn the fingertips to point up to the sky or the ceiling, press out through the heels of the hands. Turn your head gently to the left, gently to the right. Head comes to the center. We inhale, reach up tall, interlace the hands one more time. Nice stretch for the fingers, stretch for the palms. Breathe to the side lungs, inhale. Release your hands softly, lowering them down, exhaling, no rush, shoulders relaxed. Connect to the earth. Allow yourself to arrive in this practice, on your mat, in this moment. Come over gently onto the hands and the knees when you're ready. And then just starting some gentle movement here. So let's just have some nice small circles of the hips. Start fairly small, keep the elbows soft. And then if you're feeling comfortable, you can make the movement a little bit bigger if that's comfortable for the knees and then lower back and hips. And start to sort of sweep it through a little bit of a child's pose direction. Elbows stay soft as we move into a little bit of extension of the back. One more circle of your hips, same direction, and then we'll just ease it back gently into a supported child's pose so we can feel the rib cage supported by the thighs. Your arms can take any position you like. You might like to bring the palms underneath the forehead or the arms by the side. Dropping into the stillness. Reach the arms forward and then make your way gently back up before we forget which direction to go to next. We'll start those circles in the opposite direction, starting small, paying attention to sensation in your body and then deciding if you want to make those circles a little bit bigger. We'll keep a beautiful fluid connection of the upper body with the movement of the lower body. Let's do one more full circle. And then meeting on the hands and the knees, take your hands a tiny bit further forward. Lift the heels up towards the buttocks, awakening the hamstrings and the glutes, and then lowering down slowly as you exhale. Ground the tops of the feet, breathe into the belly. Through an exhale, we're going to lift the chest gently with the strength of the back of the body, lowering back down. Lift the legs active through the back of the thighs, through the buttocks, lowering it down, and then we can inhale up again into a little more active cobra pose, shoulders down from ears, and gently lower back down. Let's move through tucked toes, active child's pose here, keeping your toes tucked under, just awakening through the underside of the toes, arches of the feet. Returning to the breath, passing through. Here you can notice how your body is welcoming the inhalation, where we're spacious for the breath. Notice how the body is releasing the exhale, is letting go of the breath. time to actively press with the fingertips, lift the knees into downward facing dog. Just bend one knee, release through the opposite leg. You can pedal out gently through your alternate legs there. And lifting the heels together. Inhale, pull the energy of the thighs up and back. Exhaling, lengthening the heels gently towards the earth. And taking our right leg high, inhale. And exhale, step the foot wide of the right hand, nice and wide. We can turn the foot out a little and then come down onto the back knee. So we want to feel lots of space through the right hip with the leg wide and turned out a little. And then if you like, just a little bit of a rock there, keeping chest open, elbows soft. Find some stillness as we invite the breath into the belly, soft belly breath. Opening a nice twist to the right side. Lead with the heart space turning. Follow with the arms. Lean back to the shoulder blades. Exhale, lowering the hand back down. It's like a giant yawn for the body. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee. And then we'll press into the hands to step back into downward facing dog. Balanced breath here in downward dog. Left leg goes high, inhaling. Exhale, step the left foot wide of the left hand. Turn the foot out. And then taking your time to bring the knee down. So if ever we feel any compression through that front hip in the lunges, see if you can widen the leg a little bit, turn it out a little further. If that's still not enough, you might need to put some blocks under the hands to just lift the chest and reduce how much flexion we've got through that left hip joint. Just gently sway if that feels like the next place for you to go. And we'll drop into the stillness there. The breath flows to the belly soft. Anything unnecessary through the neck and shoulders here, let go of. And then a nice big opening to the left side. Start with the turning of the heart. Lead with the left hand. Fall back onto the shoulder blades. Let the hips move a little closer to that left foot here. Lower the hand gently back down. So we'll tuck the back toe under, lift the knee, press into the hands, draw up through the navel and step back into your downward facing dog. Come down onto both knees, softening the front of the belly, inhaling, looking up. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, opening up. Then exhaling back through hips towards the heels into a child's pose. Feel the support of the thighs to the rib cage and the torso. Leaning into that support. And we'll slowly come back up onto the hands and the knees. Take your knees back a few inches. Lift the heels up close to the buttocks. Inhale and lower down. Exhale. Ground the feet. Inhale into your belly. Lift the heart through the exhale. Strong, active legs. Lowering back down. Lifting the legs here, active through the glutes, inner thighs lift. Lower them down and lift the heart through an inhale. And exhale down. Move through tuck toes or knees. Inhale into the plank. Exhale through downward facing dog. Balanced breath. And then we'll take our time, small steps to the top of the mat. When you need to pop onto your fingertips, please do. We'll just have our feet a comfortable hip width at the top of the mat. And we can soften the knees, hold the elbows as you drop the head. Letting the head be heavy here. Little sway. So if it's a lot of work for you to hold opposite elbows, you could just keep your arms relaxed if that feels more encouraging for you to deepen the fold. After a few sways to each side, gently returning the spine back to the center. Focus on a long breath out here, creating space through the spine, gently decompressing, head drops. You can release the hands down, keep your knees soft, slowly rolling up, leading with the heart space so the head stays relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Any sensitivity to the lower back, give a little lift through the pelvic floor, through the low abdominal wall. And then we can just enjoy a really nice opening of the shoulders. Rolling shoulders backwards. If you would like to, you can roll the shoulders gently forward. Relax the arms by the side. Return to your breath. Keep your feet wide, or you can bring them together, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Comfort is the priority here. Inhale, sweep arms wide. Palms together to fold gently through the center. Exhale. Lengthen the heart, half lift. Inhale, soft knees. Left leg steps back. Exhale. And press into your feet to rise up. So we want to feel light through the hips here rather than heavy. Lengthening through the spine. Gently softening the front body to the back body. A smooth breath in. Exhale, the hands come down. Take the right arm out in line with the shoulder, inhale. Then turn from the center of the chest, exhale. Breath in. Exhale, the hand comes down. Inhaling and step back into downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale to the plank. Option to the knees. Exhale to lower. Strong legs for cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Then exhaling back through. You can choose child's pose or to downward facing dog. About 3 steady breaths here. Keeping the mind steady, present. If we're in child's pose, lifting up and through to downward facing dog. Take the left leg high, inhale. Exhale, step the foot through slowly. Set the back heel down and come up through into Virabhadrasana 2, our warrior 2. So draw, inhale, lengthening up, and exhale, softening down. Then from the ground, inhale, draw the breath up, and exhale, pressing out through the hands. One more time, inhale, palms together above the head. Exhale softly down. Keep lowering the hands, draw the breath up from the earth, and exhaling gently out through the hands. Nice steady breath. Inhale, leaning back gently. We'll lengthen our front leg, keep reaching out of the heart space, reaching out at fingertips. Trikonasana here, rolling the heart open. You can look up, or if that feels too active for the neck, turn the head to look down. And we turn the head to look down, inhale to come back up, and bend into the front knee, exhale. Peaceful warrior, open the left side. Exhaling, hands come over by the front foot. Lift the heel, lengthen the heart, and step the foot forward, exhaling to fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale. Arms sweep wide, inhale, and by the heart, exhale. Invite the breath into heart space. Relax the shoulders, exhaling. Arms come by the side. Noticing where there is space for your breath. Allowing the inhale, allowing the exhale. Inhale, arms sweep wide. Exhale, softly folding through. Inhale, half lift. Right leg steps back, exhale. And press into the feet. Use that energy of the pressing the feet down to the earth to lift up. Gently bringing front body to meet the back body. If there's any hard edges here, softening into those. And expansive here in the strong pose. And exhale, the hands come down. We'll take our left arm out in line with the shoulder, inhale. Exhale to twist to the left side, rolling from the heart, following with the arm. The back thigh keeps pulling up. Exhale to lower the hand back down. Inhale to create length and step back through into downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale to come through. Exhale, lower. Choose cobra, upward dog, inhale. And then exhaling, choosing child's pose or downward facing dog. Be with your breath. Choose to be this moment. And if you're in child's pose, lifting up through to downward facing dog. Right leg comes high, inhale. Exhale, step the foot through. Back foot sets down, the heel a little bit further back than the little toe. And we come up through to warrior two. And the breath Inhale to draw the palms up high. Exhale to take them back down. Keep lowering them and inhale, draw the breath up from earth to heart. Exhale, gently expanding out. Inhale, drawing up, lengthen front leg. Exhale, bend the knee, lowering arms down, keep them relaxed down, drawing the breath up through to heart. And exhale through. And we just hold here, breath continues to flow. Balance strength through the front and back leg. Leaning back gently, opening the right side. Keep it open as you lengthen the front leg, come through to Trikonasana. So don't feel that you have to pin that left hip open. If it's more comfortable to let it roll forward a little, if that gives you more freedom of the spine, keep rolling that hip to where it just naturally wants to go to. Turning the head to look down. Inhale to come back up. Bend to the front knee, exhale. Peaceful warrior one more time. Opening the right side. Exhaling to bring the hands down to the ground by the front foot. Lift the heel, inhale. And we're very light on our fingers as we step forward. Exhaling into the fold. Half lift. And exhale. Inhale, arms to sweep wide. And to your heart space. Relax the arms by the side through the exhale. I'm just going to turn direction to, you might find it easy for you to follow, but you can keep facing whichever way you want to. So we'll just take our feet to hip width apart. And inhale, arms sweep wide, interlace the fingers behind the back of the head and open the elbows wide. And we're exhaling the right elbow down to the right hip, left elbow lifts up. Little side bend through the rib cage part of your spine. Inhaling back up. And exhaling gently to the other side. Lifting the right elbow high. And slowly to come back up. Relax the arms down. Exhale. Nice breath in. Inhale, arms sweep wide. Hands to heart. Exhale. Standing on your right leg, lift the left knee up through the exhale to the heart. And then we'll tilt the hips. Keep your left knee bent at 90 degrees. You want to lift the base of the big toe side up towards the sky. You can do a little pulse there if you like. Just waking up through that left glute and hamstring. Slow to come back up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. We'll take the left foot behind and reach it out as far as you can. Now you can touch the toe if you need to for some balance assistance, or start strengthening the inner thigh to lift that leg up. And we'll slowly come back up, exhaling to lift the knee and place the foot gently down. Okay. A breath before we go to the other side, and then we'll take it right down to the ground. Inhaling, arms sweep. Interlace the hands behind the head. Breathing in, open the elbows. And left elbow down to left hip. Nice release of that thoracic spine. Coming back up gently. And right elbow to right hip, left lifts. Slowly to come back up. And relax the arms, exhale. Eyes are steady on a point for focus. Lifting the right knee up as you exhale. Flex the foot. Then starting to sweep that leg back. Keep the knee bent at the 90 degrees. And then see if you can lift the little toe side, big toe side of the foot, sorry. So we start to work the inner part of the glute, the inner thighs, rather than that strong outer hip part. And slowly come back up. Good pulses there, well done. Take it behind you. Bring palms to heart space. Your option is to touch the foot down for a little balance assistance. Or see if you can strengthen the inner thigh to lift it up. Breath flows. And slowly come back up through an exhale. And place the foot down. And relax the shoulders. And let's prepare to flow back down to the ground. Inhaling the arms sweep wide. Exhale, fold through soft knees. Inhaling, half lift. And exhaling, walking your feet back, downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees. Soft elbows as we open the heart, inhale. Round through spine, exhale. Inhale, lengthening the chest. In child's pose, exhale. Take your arms to the position that suits you best here. So they could be underneath the forehead, by the side, or you could continue to just softly have them lengthened forward. We want the forearms to be contacting the ground if we're reaching the arms forward. Just observing this transition from the movement to some stillness. Opportunity to drop a little deeper within, to get a little quieter within. And we'll just roll up gently through the spine. If you're comfortable kneeling, you can just kneel onto the heels. Go and put a cushion between the buttocks and the feet. That gives your knees a little more space. Or you can just sit with the legs out straight or cross-legged. Just letting everything settle. Stilling of the waters. Being present to that process of the settling, the transition from movement to a little more stillness. I'm going to reach the arms out in front and then reach the fingers a little further out in front so you round the upper back, and you can just naturally let your chin drop down. And as you inhale, turn the palms up, pull the elbows back, lift the heart, shoulders stay relaxed, and then sweep the arms forward, palms face down, exhale. 4 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, elbows back, open heart, exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, elbows back, heart opens, chest opens, neck opens. And exhale, sweeping it through. And then arms go wide, inhaling into a little cactus shape. Exhale, elbows, forearms meet. 4 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, opening. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. As much movement as you like. Invite the spine. Invite the whole of the chest, the shoulders. And we'll exhale it back to the center. And then let the arms relax down. I'm going to finish our practice with a seated forward fold. So you can choose if you want to have the legs out straight in front, you can. If you prefer, if that doesn't really work for your hips or if anything's going on through the hamstrings and you prefer to take a nice wide, long Savasana, you have soles of feet together, knees wide, lots of space between heels and hips. And forward folds just move really passive today. So try to resist the urge to pull yourself in or to bounce or to deepen it through any external force. When you're ready, we'll just start with a softening of the head. And then let the heaviness of the head encourage the shoulders to gently round. You can take the hands either side of the legs, and it's a very slow walk forward. If your knees are wide and the soles of the feet together, same thing, but you'll probably have your hands on your calves. So slowly walking forward, paying attention to the release of the connective tissue, the fascia through the back of the body here. If you get to any sticky areas and you want to pause and spend a little longer there, of course, please do. And then once you get to the place where you think, okay, that's where I'll stop, just make sure you aren't too far to the edge. We don't want to be at a place that feels like the body starts to tense to be there. So if it feels like the body's tensing, then just ease back a little into a place where there's more space. It's a slow process. Rock a little side to side if you want to. And then up to about 3 breaths, just settle into some form of stillness here. Head drops. I'm going to enjoy up to half a minute more here, and if that feels too long for you, then when you need to come out, do it just as slowly as you entered. The process of coming out is nice and slow. Please don't rush up on a single breath. Allow several breaths, allow the support of the hands, gently patting them way back up. Little steps with the hands and fingers to come back up. Just returning the spine to a place of least amount of resistance, least amount of effort. Balancing crown of head gently above the base of the spine. Sit here with this experience for a moment. Bend the knees up, ground the feet. And we'll just continue to come down onto the back of the body, but let's do it fairly gently. Use your hands to support today, just so we don't start to awaken too much activity after that nice passive release. Once you're lying down, you could rest your hands onto the lower part of the abdomen, or you could take your arms out. Whatever feels comfortable and natural. Keeping the feet grounded for a few breaths. Observing this process of settling here, of allowing ourselves to be supported by what is beneath us. Arms out wide. You can keep your feet to the ground if you like, or bring your knees up above hips, and then slowly let the knees go to the right side, keeping the head as it would like to be. If it's comfortable, you can turn it away from the direction of the knees. Slide that left arm a little higher than shoulder height, just have that beautiful opening of the heart and lung meridians. Slow, nourishing breath to the left side, left lung. Back in line with the shoulder, head comes to the center. Use an exhale to bring the knees up, that will support the spine. We'll inhale at the center, and then you can exhale gently through to the left. And the right arm can come a little higher if you like than the shoulder. Option for the head to turn, and we'll relax the legs as much as we can. Let go of any desire to bring the knees directly above each other. We don't want to pin the knees together. Come into these spinal twists. It's about connection, nourishment. There should be no feeling of separation of the pelvis from the spine. Everything moves together. Everything connected. Through the slow breath, we can observe that connection. We can observe how the inhale radiates and expands beyond just the lungs, creating space through the tissues, through the fascia. Bring the head back to the center. Through the exhale, the knees can come back up. Gentle hug of the knees if you like. Any little movement there. And then taking your time to rest in Savasana. So Savasana doesn't have to be legs straight lying on your back. If you would like to, you can be knees slightly bent with support under the legs. You could lie on the side or you could lie onto the belly if that feels better for you. Couple of deeper breaths as we enter Savasana, this beautiful, precious opportunity for balance, healing, nourishment. After a couple of deeper breaths, we let go of any control of the breath. We let go of desire to manipulate the inhale or the exhale. And we can just become the witness to the breath passing through. If you would like to spend a little longer here, please do. Otherwise, we'll start to slowly bring a little more life to the breath and just some slow movement, starting with the hands and the feet. If you would like to, you can stretch the arms over the body, over the head. Bend the knees and then roll to rest to the side. Taking your time to come up to your most comfortable seated position. Bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra at the heart space. Returning to your breath. You sit here with this spaciousness, with this platform of connection and awareness. I'd like to set a little intention for how you want to move into the rest of the day or the evening, how you want to set up what is to unfold, how you would like to respond to whatever unfolds. Bowing on the pure light that we share with all beings, in our you so much for giving yourself this time, for prioritizing this practice. And please let me know if you have any comments or any questions or requests.